To graphic sandwich cars with Qween. In my previous video, I was introducing you to what design is all about. I hope you watched it and you liked it. If you need the notes, just email this. It's on the screen, hello@inspiresoft.com, and this is my number. Alright, so in this video, I'm going to show you how to use Photoshop. I have the note here as well, so I'm just going to be showing you in a practical way how to design using a Photoshop environment, right? Okay, so you can go through my notes to get familiar with what Photoshop environment is all about. So I have the cookies, getting started with the environment. I have the second one, how to like import assets, brushes, fonts, actions, shapes, and all that. So, and I have paper sizes, how to deal with all that. Then you have the Photoshop pizza. Now this is the practical section. All right, for this tutorial I'm using Adobe Photoshop 6, and I designed this with. This is what we're going to be designing. I just did something really simple so that you can get it. All right, let's get it now. This is my Photoshop CS6. This is this area is called my canvas area. Now we're going to create a new document. When you go through the notes, just make sure you read about all these tabs, different tabs. I don't want to go that now. I don't want this video to be too long, right? All right, so you just go to your file. Yeah, so there's going to be a drop down. You want to create a new document. Just create new. Taking some time, just give me a minute. All right, so you can okay, let's just choose the default Photoshop size. Let's name this finger licks. I'm trying to design like a flyer for finger licks fast food, right? They do deliveries. All right, so let's create this. I want you to know something. Now we've created our document. This is the canvas. This is our design area. Now, when you create a new document, you need to open your layer. Photoshop works with layers. So whatever you import in your design on your canvas, whatever comes on this are like elements. So whatever you do here, it's layers created for everything that you are working on in Photoshop, right? Okay, so you can select on that particular element. For instance, if I type something here, a layer is going to be created for it. So you see here on your right, it says what layer 1. So if I type here finger licks, okay, the color, see, just notice the way I'm working on it. So I want to change this color. I just highlight on it, then I go here, then I change the color to, let's say, something like a blue. Okay, I can change my font here, right? I can change it here. So I could something like this. Then this is our select tool, so you click on it to select it, right? Okay, this is not what we want to do now. So let me just delete this. I can click on this layer, that is this text layer. I can click on it and what? Delete it. All right, I don't want to do that now. So what I'm saying is, for every time you create a new document in Photoshop, the first thing you do is to open up your layer. You want to convert this background. It's locked. You can see the lock sign, right? So you can double click on it and you say, okay, I want you to Photoshop to recognize this as a layer. So it recognizes it as a layer now, right? Okay, so this is your first layer. Now I just want to show you around. Here you have your transform tools. Whatever design element you have here, for instance, if I have a circle, you see an arrow sign, it means that there are other tools, right, embedded there. So I click on my rectangle tool and I just draw this. Now if you check here on this, on your right panel, this is your layers panel. So for every element you create, you have to rasterize the layer. Rasterize means to remove the black edges around it, and you notice that for unrasterized layers, you have this symbol here. It looks like this. So when you rasterize, it converts it to a clean element, right? You notice that the black edges around here has been removed. All right. Okay. So that's what it does. So you notice that this is a different symbol to the one we had previously, right? Okay. So if you want to like move this element, this is an element, so you can, it's a square, you can, this is your select tool, this is what you use to move around. Now you notice there are like points around it. That's because I said show transform tools. If I disable this, you see, you don't find that there. So sometimes you want to increase your element like this. You want to increase it, right? Then once you're done, you just go here and say, okay, I'm done, commit the changes, right? So now in these layers, you can choose to make some layers visible. When I do that, it removes the visibility. When I do that again, it makes it happen. So whatever you want to work on, for instance, I can have two of those squares, and I just want to work on one. You just make sure that whatever you want to work on is what's selected. All right, so I don't want to waste time on that. In my second video, I'm going to be showing, we're going to be designing this, right? We're going to be designing this this just simple flyer, and I know from there you can browse, navigate through my notes, and you can do something really fantastic. If you have any questions, just feel free to email me on hello@inspirasoft.com. It's right here. Hello. Okay, it's taking time to load. Okay, just email me on hello@inspirasoft.com. You can call me on 0810-544-5404. Alright, see you in the next video. It's Elizabeth. See you. Bye.